Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you are doing well, my beloved. This is your general reading for March. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. If you're a returning Aquarius, well, I do to you. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's get on with your reading, and the center of it is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the most emotional, loving, caring queen of them all. And sometimes if her emotions get the best of her, she can take it to a whole nother level, right? And I'm feeling like that this isn't your energy, but this is energy that you are going to be dealing with. I feel like that people are more concerned about what you're doing. It's almost like they're trying to not snuff you. It's almost like they see you developing into your purpose and they want to keep you small. And I don't mean that in a negative way. They don't want to keep you small because they don't want you to outgrow them and leave them. They just don't want you to have all this attention. This motherly like energy is almost like, I want to keep you safe. I don't want people to know how great you are, how big you are, how grand you can become. So just stay small, stay tiny, stay out of sight. So that's the energy that I'm getting as well. There's some Piscean energy that I'm getting here too. Water-like energy, so that could be Scorpio, and that can also be Cancer as well. So pay attention to that energy there. They mean well. When I expanded on this, I got that of the Ace of Spades. And this is all about clarity and focus. And I feel like that this energy is going to start becoming very clear to you that I know you love me. I know you want to try to keep me small because you think if I get too big that either I'm going to outgrow this pond or I'm going to become a target. So that's where the clarity is kind of coming in. It's like, I see you now. I see it. Now I understand. Now I know what to do. And that's what this clarity is encouraging you to do, is now that you know the truth, do what you need to do. Go towards your purpose. When I meditated over your cards before the reading and I pulled an angel card for you, and I did pull that of purpose. Aquarius, this is Aquarius season, well, this is the year of the Aquarius, right? And I know you're tired of hearing that. And I know perhaps you're feeling like, look, you're putting a lot of responsibility on me. I know, honey, because Saturn was on the cardinal signs for a minute. So I know what that feels like, and it can feel heavy and it can feel daunting. Let's go into your moon energy. Let's see if we can tackle some of that energy that you're feeling, or even some of that overwhelmingness that you're feeling. And I have that of the Temperance. And this is all about balance. This is all about creating that alchemy, right? And that's how you create alchemy. And that's how you have an alchemist lifestyle. Security is through balance. And through your balance, you create your alchemy. I just feel like there's so many folks in your business and they're worried about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Some people are really smothering you. It's almost like, don't do this, Aquarius. No, don't do that. Don't run so fast. Don't stand up. Don't sit down. Don't turn around, right? I feel like that people are on you like white on rice. Now, I'm also picking up on the energy of the Devil. This is in your moon energy. This is where our emotions are, if I hadn't touched on that. And this is also that of Capricorn energy as well. So this is about boundaries. That's what this energy is. It's about creating them, because if you don't, you will feel like a prisoner. You become a prisoner to whatever you don't create boundaries for, whether it's spending, whether it's food, whether it's relationships, whether it's, spending too much time doing whatever. If you do not create boundaries, you will not work towards this alchemy, and you will not have this beautiful, abundant energy that is in store for you. This is the expansion card out of my illumination deck for the Devil energy. And we have that of the Empress, and she represents fertility. She represents abundance. She represents expansion, right? So I see why it's so difficult for you, because it's almost like you're this heartbeat and it's just pumping, because that's what this represents. It's pumping with energy and like, I want to go, I want to move. But the boundaries that you're under is like holding you back. So it's almost like, I feel like you feel tight. Let's keep going. I also have that of the Hierophant, and the Hierophant represents like structures, right? Traditions. So perhaps what is holding you back is the traditions that have always been cast upon you. And for some of you, it is family oriented. It's like your family, like, nope, this is the church that we go to. These are the beliefs that we do. These are the customs that we have. So no, you can't do that. You shouldn't do it. It's not how we've done it before. So no, Aquarius. But come on, you are the great antagonizer, right? In the most beautiful of ways, Aquarius. How can they hold you back? I expanded on that and got the Seven of Hearts. And this is all about secrets. It's about secrets. There are some secrets that are going to be revealed. I get it now. This is why you're having an aha moment. This is why it's like, I see you. Because now, and some of these secrets that are going to be revealed are like, okay, you're telling me about these, these traditions, Ma, and you're telling me about how we always do it, company. But from what I'm hearing, what I'm understanding, in the past, you did it how I want to do it now. So why are you fighting with me when this is how it started? And you believe this once upon a time. You're trying to make me think that this is how it always been when it wasn't. That's how I feel like it's going to be revealed as far as this truth. So that's going to make you have new feelings towards the institution of marriage, the institution of law and order, the institution of education, right? The institution of. Your feelings are changing because some secrets are being revealed, right? There's a reason, there's a purpose for all of this, Aquarius. Let's see how this plays off in your sun energy. And I have that of the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool. And let me tell you about this Fool. If you are cross-watching for anyone, I think the Fool has came up in some form, whether it's from the Illumination deck or this deck. If I took it out of the deck, somehow it would appear in a reading. Like, Spirit is giving us this journey to start, and it's starting in April. As a collective, Spirit wants us to go on this journey of exploration, of something new and something different. And Aquarius, you understand that more than any zodiac. Let's get back to it. With the Seven of Wands, I expanded and got that of the Nine of Hearts. So this doesn't feel like this is for your whole reading. This feels like this is something you're thinking about. So I don't know if there's an individual who is in your life, or individuals, whatever the case, make it work for you. But you think that they are selfish. You think that they are excessive in everything, right? To the point it's like, okay, you're pouring it on a little thick to try to convince me otherwise, right? Or, you see them saying one thing but doing another, and it's like, don't you know I see you? You're not invisible. I see that you're smoking and drinking and sexing with other people who you're not married to, but yet you're telling me that that's not how it's done. What? So I feel like that you're going to be challenging hypocrisy, right? And I feel like that it's going to be a few things, right? It's going to be a few things or a few people. All these things that you're finding out, right? There cannot be a coincidence that this is a Seven of Hearts of finding out secrets, and you have the Seven of Wands to where either we're defending those secrets or we're finding it out and we're talking about them, and you're like, nope, knocking that stick down because it's a lie. Boop, knocking that stick down because another lie, right? So I feel like that's going to be happening for you in April. You're going to have this aha moment and like this epiphany of like, you tried to keep me from being bigger because you knew I would find out, right? And then I have here the Ten of Swords, and this is ending a way of thinking, a thought process. And that's what had to happen. When you got here and you started getting clarity, and I started figuring out exactly what you were doing when you were doing it, right? And you were doing it here, right? I got you. I don't think that way anymore. When I expanded on that, I got another Two of Hearts. And I say another Two of Hearts because this represents the Temperance, which we also have here. You see how she's creating alchemy. She's creating her own spells. She's creating her own reality, her own energy, her own synergy. She is realizing her purpose through this alchemist journey to get us here, to start anew. Like I have to walk away from what you've been trying to save me from, what you've been trying to lead me down. I've got to go my own way, my own path, and find my own purpose. And I feel like this is huge for you for April. Now, if we continue in this energy, this is what we can expect to your immediate present. And of course, we're going to expect a page, because now we're in the beginning stages of. And this is the beginning stages of all things Pentacles. Some of us are actually moving away. It's like, you know what? I'll get my own place. I don't care if it's a studio apartment. I don't care if it's a cardboard box and I have to paint a door on it. I'm getting out of this. I'm getting away from here, right? And this is also you really getting into the study of. So whatever you've been taught, it's like now I have to unteach myself. So even before you can start learning something new, it's like, I need to unlearn all this other stuff. I need to unlearn all these lies. I need to unlearn all these things I've been meant to believe. And I see you kind of like mentally taking out the lies that are mixed in with the truth, and you're like separating them mentally. And you're in the beginning stages of that. And the last card of your immediate present is that of the Ten of Wands. And it is going to feel burdenous, because this was your reality for so long, this belief system, this way of doing things, this way of thinking, this way of knowing, this way of living. It's going to feel burdenous to have to decide and decipher and choose what are the truths, what are lies, what am I keeping, what am I moving away, what am I no longer going to bring into my future on my journey. Listen, Aquarius, we already knew this was going to be a year of you finding you. So, bravo, and I hope to see you next month. I absolutely adore you.